even though it didn't come out.
Huh. That's weird.
So I don't know if I just have a faulty system or what. So that's why I wanted other opinions, second opinions.
So just tap it on something.
Yeah, tap it with your finger.
Tap it.
You know, if it doesn't do it with a soft tap, give it a little more. You know,
Give it a shot.
save your game obviously before you do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all you got?
No, I got a lot.
Yeah, keep going.
Eric, you want to do HOTS now?
No,
or
that's last.
Okay, so you want me to do the Kim Kardashian game?
Yeah, get it. Let's hear some Kardashian.
All right, so last week, Dan, I think it was you that brought it up as a joke about the app, so I figured I'd give it a shot.
For the good of the pod.
Why not? Really shouldn't have, but the game starts out as you make your character, and you're working at a fashion store, clothing and all that, and your manager is like, all right, I gotta go do something, you close up. And you're like, all right, so you decide to close up. As soon as you walk outside, Kim Kardashian comes up to you and goes, hey, I'm having a fashion emergency. Can I go into your store to buy some clothing? And you let her in, and then from there you become friends, and then you start your modeling career.
Sounds horrible.
It's pretty bad. I've been playing it a little bit throughout the whole week. I've taken a lot of crap from my friends while playing it in front of them.
It's like, what? It's a good game.
I would say that often. You guys haven't tried it, so you don't know.
No.
How it works is like you go to a the game goes on, like you end up getting an agent and stuff like that, and you start doing gigs, and you're supposed to become an A-list celebrity through the game. I'm currently in E, working on D, but I know I'm not going to play it again after this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, you just do different tasks to get your popularity up. Like you do a magazine cover photo shoot, and while you're doing that, there's different buttons that show up on the area, and you tap it, and you use your energy, and when you tap it, you get stars. And those stars fill up the thing, and the more stars you get, the better your thing is, and it's out of 5. And that's like, if you get 5 stars, you get the max amount of fans and stuff like that. You only have 20 energy spots, so once you run that out, you have to use real money. So
why do you think it's so popular?
I don't know, Dan. I think it's because you're living through the fantasy of, oh my god, I'm friends with Kim Kardashian, I'm doing my modeling career.
I would never want that.
But, like, I'm a 20-year-old dude, and I don't really care. You can go on dates with people.
Yeah.
I'm dating Willow, is her name. Yeah. It's silly. I wish I played my other apps more.
Does it make you sad for our society?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's just, I don't know why it's popular. I really don't. And for anybody who spends real money on that, I just want to slap them.
Those people are considered gamers too. Those people that play that game.
Sad.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
I mean, it's a Kim Kardashian app. I didn't exactly have expectations for it.
You wish you had that time back.
Yeah, I mean, I put in a good 2-3 hours probably worth of time. As I said, since I was going to cover it for this week, I'm not going to play it ever again.
Yeah. Well, you're brave. I would never have even given it a shot. So.
I figured it'd be funny.
But
and it was funny.
Okay. It was funny, at least.
It's funny to me. It's not supposed to be funny.
Right.
But I was laughing at it. Because some of the lingo in it is ridiculous. Apparently, saying Bible and then something is like a thing. Saying, like, it's supposed to be I swear, but they just say Bible. And I'm just like, never heard anybody say that, ever.
That's probably like a LA thing.
Yeah.
Frack.
But
I want to shoot myself even hearing this.
you can go to Vegas, Florida, and Florence, and Italy.
Sounds like a blast.
I bought a condo.
Nice.
Disgusted.
That's about it, though.
Okay.
The concept's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Moving on to things that are more important. Smash Brothers. Played so many games of this. I haven't been doing very many online games. And whenever I go to my friends, we before we go like exercise, we play like anywhere from 4 to like 20 matches. And then we go work out. So I've been practicing, playing a lot
To get your gander up before you go pump iron.
Yeah, I was late today because I was playing it. What happened is my friend Johnny, who we've talked about, him and his brother play, and he plays as Captain Falcon, and he's the character we all hate. So
who does? Johnny does?
No, his brother.
Okay.
Me and Johnny hate Captain Falcon. So Johnny loses, and he was mad, and I was coming up here to record, so I dropped by with a GameCube controller because I always carry one in the car for our impromptu Smash matches.
Nice. That's good thinking.
Smart.
So I sit down and I played him, and I won 2 out of 3. I was happy with that. I didn't play. I played as Falco, was my 3rd best character, but my other 2 characters, like, I don't ever really play as, and I won one and lost one. But that game's just, looking back on it, I really want to give it my game of the year because I just still play it so much.
Yeah. That could be your 2015's 2014 game of the year.
There's a good chance it will be because I don't think I'll play another game from last year as much as I've played this one.
Yeah.
I just can't stop.
And enjoyed.
Yeah, it's great. I have so much fun with it, and like thinking about the DLC for the characters is going to be awesome. I guess Heroes. Now.
Yeah.
Unless
Hero.
you wanted, did you want to go over your list first?
That's all I played.
Oh, okay. Heroes. Eric got into last week. We found out got into the Heroes of the Storm beta.
We found that out on the podcast.
Yeah, to the end of the last week's episode.
Right, and then I went home and downloaded it.
Yeah, Eric said he'd give it a shot. You know, he was looking forward to trying it, but he didn't know. You know, he's not big into MOBAs, so.
Well, you know, I guess probably the reason for that is because the only one I tried is Dota.
That's hard.
Which is the hardest one to get into.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we fired up some Heroes of the Storm. Will and I did, and we played with Johnny and his brother Nick. And I fucking love that game. I played, God.
We played a lot of matches.
I put at least 10 hours in this week. I'd say.
Nice.
Because I played a lot with Will. I played some without Will. Because it's got the daily quest stuff to it where you can go on there and, you know, get 3 wins or play 2 matches with a Diablo character or play 2 matches with a StarCraft character, and then you get coins. You build up your coins to unlock new skins or new characters, stuff like that.
What do you like about it specifically?
It's easy to get into. It's just far more user-friendly.
Gotcha.
Like
it really is, and you picked it up pretty quick. I was impressed with how fast.
It's easy to do that.
I mean, as we've talked about multiple times, like they have shared experience, so like everybody levels up at the same pace instead of like your carry being like level 15, everybody being like 10. So like everybody's on the same pace. And the other team, usually if you're playing decently, it won't be that far ahead of you. It'll be like a level at most, usually. If you're getting stomped, it'll be like 3 or 4. But usually, even when you're getting stomped, even like the matches or levels are close, and that always gives you a chance to like stay in the game. Mm-hmm. Usually, there's a couple games where we played online where we were getting murdered, but we weren't far out, and we had a good little push and almost like ended up winning. So there's that benefit to it.
Nice.
Yeah, I like how it's. One of the things I hated about Dota was how you would buy items. And I didn't know what the fuck to buy.
I didn't like that either. That
yeah,
took me right out of it because I didn't know.
Exactly. I like how this game is you get abilities.
Yeah.
And you unlock them at certain levels. And then you just pick which ability you want.
Yeah.
So like if you find a character that you enjoy using, I found that I like using the ranged assassins. Vala, I enjoy. She's from Diablo.
Demon Hunter.
Yeah. Right. And Tychus, who is a StarCraft character. You use those characters, and in the higher level you get them to by using them and gaining experience towards them, the more abilities that you can unlock. You just experiment with it.
See, I want to ask you a question. People don't like that the talent. It's called talent gating. People don't like that you have to level up your hero to unlock the different abilities. Like when you hit your level, I like it because that makes it so people just don't go play online. Like they learn the hero a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's probably better.
I don't know why people hate it so much.
Because people don't think like that.
Yeah.
It kind of weeds the noob thing out, because you kind of have to have a little experience to go in and play online. But yeah, I do like that, because you can experiment with it offline and see what kind of skills you like. Or like when we finally did start playing online against other people, I looked for what kind of build Vala uses for like competitive matches. So I've just been using that when we play online.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you just kind of learn how to use your character, and I like the idea of finding a couple characters that you really like to play with, and I like the idea that you can just purchase those characters and you don't have to buy any other characters if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Now, me, being an idiot, I want to own all of them for no reason.
Yep.
For absolutely no reason.
Why not,
Why not? Because I should buy other stuff. But anyway, I bought the starter bundle. It was on sale. It was only $5. It came with 3 characters, a mount, maybe something else.
A skin, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. And then I ended up buying
Stitches.
It's a melee.
Think of it's like Pudge and Dota for the Dota people. He's the one that has the hook, and he throws the hook, and he brings them, and you can put people in your stomach, and it eats them. It's not like the Butcher from Diablo, but it looks a lot like the Butcher from Diablo.
Yeah. It's like a warrior attacker.
From Warcraft.
Right. Damage dealer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also bought Tychus. I bought those two because they were 50% off. Do they put one character on 50% off every week?
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking just buy all of them. Every week I'm going to buy a new one.
Uh-huh.
Damn it. Because I look at it, it's like, well, it's only $350.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to play that one once. But anyway, I like the variations of the characters. It's pretty cool. Like, even the characters that are in the same class, like the assassins, it's fun to play as Tychus and Vala for different reasons. I like Tychus because he's got like a big machine gun, and Vala has like dual wielding crossbows, and the different abilities they're different. You know what I mean? So it makes playing as different characters in the same class is still fun.
Yeah,
and it makes you want to try them all out. So I'm looking forward to playing some more. I like how it rotates the characters every week, so you can try different things, and it kind of forces you to use different classes. Also, like one of my daily quests was to use a specialist, and Gazlo is a specialist, and that's probably one that I wouldn't have used.
Yeah.
I don't know. They seem like they might be a little tougher to get the hang of.
Specialists are a lot harder. Yeah. Nizebo is the only specialist that's kind of easy.
Yeah. So I ended up using Gazlo for 3 matches to unlock some coins, and I don't know. It just kind of forces you to do that, and I like it. It's a really fun time. It's all I've been playing this week.
Nice.
It's a fucking blast. And I'll tell you what, when we played our first night online together, we were kicking ass. And there were a couple times when you come up against the other team and you just fucking wipe them out. It's a great feeling.
Yeah, the first night we played 5 matches together. It was me and Eric and my friend Johnny and his brother Nick, and we were 3-2.
3-2.
Which is pretty good considering every time we played before we got smoked.
But even those 2 that we lost weren't bad.
No, we could have won both of them.
Yeah.
Eric was playing as Vala, who was the assassin, so he was doing a lot of damage, and I was playing as Brightwing, who's a healer. So I was keeping everybody alive, and it's just fun to work together as a team. And like we'd have one random person, and the first day everybody we had for our random team, it was really good, helpful.
And it was the same character. We kept getting Raynor, who is a StarCraft character. He's an assassin.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was another damage dealer. The thing I'm trying to work on is knowing which characters to attack, like knowing what they do.
Yeah.
Like the healers and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get more familiar with the other characters and knowing what they do.
Yeah, you don't want to attack the tank. Like the tank and the tank usually go at it, but like Eric should go after the.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Because I'm like, shit, there's the damage dealer. I gotta attack the tank.
Yeah, you're supposed to go after like the healer and the other assassin. So like one game, Malfurion, who's from World of Warcraft. I don't know if anybody knows these names. He's a healer, and he's a pretty good healer. So like we had to focus on him. So like if he dies, the other team can't get healed.
Right.
So I would have to stay back because I'm a healer too. So I'd be just launching my flares at him and healing and as best as I could.
And it's fun too, like just when you're in a close match, just to see the way that one single confrontation can just sway the whole. The momentum, really. It's like a football game. Like one play or one push can just sway the whole match, and it's awesome.
Yeah, on the second day, there was a game where we pushed the core at the end of the game, and it was one of the ones that were kind of losing a lot of it during most of the game, but we pushed the core, and we had gotten it to like 20% left of health. We ended up all dying, and they charged in and took out our core and won because of it, so like we just barely lost that game.
Yeah.
So.
And the other thing that's cool about this one, I don't know if the other one's like this too, but there's things that happen on each map. Each individual map has like events that happen. Like one of them, you have to collect 3 tributes, and then is that the one where they get cursed?
Yeah, the curse. The minions all have 1 HP in the towers, and forts don't attack.
Right. So there's stuff like that. There's the Pirate Bay, Blackhead's Bay, Blackheart Bay, where you have to collect doubloons, and once you pay him enough doubloons, he bombs the other team's base with his pirate ship. So it's important to get those things. So you're not just focused on killing the other team. You're also focused on getting those things around the map to help you.
Yeah.
and preventing the other team from doing it. So it adds another layer to it.
Yeah,
So.
and you really gotta like doing the objectives on the maps. Like you gotta be with your team. If there's one person who like strays off, like they're gonna get destroyed or ganked or not help a whole lot. So, and we only had one toxic player.
One douchey teammate.
He said he hates going against pre-made teams and mouth breathers, referring to us as mouth breathers, and we're all like, okay. So we berated him the whole time.
It was just one of those guys that just because we weren't doing whatever he said to do, he just was being a prick.
Yeah, he said, good game, I'm going AFK. And then after that, like, he just started yelling at us. And I was like, shut up. But
anyway, I've had a great experience with Heroes of the Storm so far. I can't wait to play more. First thing I'm going to do tomorrow morning when I get out of bed is polish off my last 3 dailies. Can't fucking wait.
And going to be watching the Blizzard stream.
Oh, dude.
I cannot wait to hear what they say.
This whole Blizzard thing, it makes me want to play Hearthstone just because I love this game so much. I'm like, well, I must love everything that Blizzard's done.
That's how they suck you in.
God, they've just got me right by the nuts right now because I already loved Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Game's fucking awesome. And I'm like, well, I must love Hearthstone because I love their other stuff, so I just must love it.
And you're excited for Overwatch.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Overwatch looks awesome.
There was like the StarCraft. Like I have StarCraft 2, and I played a little bit, but I've never been interested in the campaign. Now all of a sudden, I just want to play the campaign.
Yeah, because now I'm like, well, Tychus pretty fucking cool. I've never liked StarCraft either, and I love those kind of games.
Yeah, I know.
But StarCraft has never interested me. But I'm like, maybe I should buy StarCraft.
I'm gonna do the campaign, and then I'm gonna get Heart of the Swarm, and then play through that campaign. And then I'm gonna get Legacy of the Void, which is their upcoming StarCraft expansion. And I'm gonna play through that.
I don't know, man.
It's just
Blizzard knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
I just reinstalled my Battle.net account on my computer.
Dan, any interest in HOTS?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of interest. I won't buy into it, but if I get a beta key,
I'm trying to get my buddy Justin tried to sign up, so he's big league player.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Corey,
get him in. Corey,
you gotta play, man.
I play a little HOTS.
Yeah.
Do you like HOTS, Corey?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Is it because I know you've played the other ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it more than those?
Yeah, because it's easier.
Yeah, it's far more accessible. You don't. It's not intimidating whatsoever. Yeah. Like Will said, I picked it up pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. I mean, you just got to find what kind of character you like and roll with it and learn how to use it. But it's fun while you learn. Mm-hmm. Like, losing sucks, but it's
losing sucks in anything.
It does. I don't get too pissed off because it's just one of those things where I know. We're going to lose probably, but
like the first game we lost in 7 minutes or something like that.
It just kind of sucked because the second time we played, as a team, we got our asses thoroughly kicked every game. Like it was bad, and it was weird because the first time we played together, we did really well, and then the second time, I'm like, well, what the fuck happened? I
think one of the things with that was the hero rotation. Like Stitches is the best tank in the game. Zertal's like one of the best assassins, and we're always going against a really good Zertal. And Malfurion's a really good healer. So I don't go by tiers that often, but like those characters are all pretty solid. And are good on every map too. Like Gazlow's only really good on specific maps.
Okay.
So
yeah, so I'm looking forward to learning more about the game and the characters and what they all do this week.
Just thinking about this game like a year from now, like I can't imagine how awesome it'll be with more characters. Like, because there's not a ton of content with characters in it. There's only like 30.
There's enough.
Yeah, well, if you're just getting into it, it's perfect. Yeah. But people who've been playing for the alpha, like it's kind of stale to them. So like thinking about like late packs tomorrow, like I'm excited to see like what's gonna be there for like people who have been playing for a while. But the game's awesome.
Yes. Fuck yeah, it is. That's all I played all week. It was great.
Nice. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
No, that's it for me, Dan. I'm hoping that I don't just turn into Heroes of the Storm guy.
Hey, as long as you go pro.
Well, I'm not going pro without Will.
That's true.
This is a package deal.
I'm working hard to be pro on my 2 games.
Team athlete.
Okay. For me, the only other thing I played other than Monster Hunter was Just Cause 2. Trying to finish up my 4 in February. Ultimately ended in failure. Friday night, the game it had been kind of a Just Cause 2 had just kind of been a crashy game throughout, but it got to the point where every 10 or 15 minutes it would crash, and I just couldn't.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't progress any further. I probably would have been able to finish. It would have been close, but I probably would have been able to finish by midnight Saturday. I did look up some fixes, but I didn't. That's when my Friday night was when my illness started to develop. So I lacked the wherewithal or gumption to try and fix it. I also I thought we might do Monster Hunter this week, so I stopped playing Just Cause and started playing Monster Hunter instead because I knew it would work without any tinkering. But Just Cause 2 is a really good game. I can imagine if I had gotten it when it came out on 360, it would have been one of those games I would have been obsessive about 100%ing, which I think would have taken a really long time. I wrote down there's 368 cities, towns, villages, and military bases to explore in the game.
Holy crap.
Each one has three plus things in it to seek out for upgrades. So there's 2,600 things in the game to find for upgrades.
That's crazy.
Weapon parts, vehicle parts, shields to upgrade your armor. It really kind of skews towards. You probably have a lot easier time if you do spend some time seeking out all those things, because especially the shields. If you collect 5 shields in the game, it boosts your total health. So that alone, just spending time seeking those out, and then the weapon and vehicle parts upgrade your weapons and vehicles that you can summon. So I think that would make the game a lot easier. I am going to go back and finish it at some point. Probably maybe at the end of this month, early next month. I'll go back and finish because I did really like it. I ended up really liking all my 4 and February games. Corey, I wanted to tell you I did end up really liking Lord of the Rings: War in the North.
Nice.
I didn't have the graphical issues that you did, which was
God.
good. I saw where you meant with the lightning, but yeah, it never crashed on me. And Papers, Please was awesome too. I probably like Papers, Please the best.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
It is a great game out of the 4 games that I played.
Just so different.
Yeah, I never thought even hearing about it, even though people liked it, I was like, I mean, how fun can that be? But it really you really get into being a document examiner.
You do
for your country
because you're just you're not slipping this next one past me, asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
And the amount of pressure you're under the whole time.
Yeah, definitely, because you have to keep your family alive.
Yeah, you gotta make enough money, so you want to be really fast, but you don't want to screw up.
Yeah, because you get docked after you screw up twice.
It's just a great balance of all those things.
Yep. Yeah. And it also another game that eases you into it slowly. I did really like that about it too. But yeah, my family all died off other than my wife, and then I ended up adopting a niece. So I had 3 people at the end of the game.
What was your ending? Do you remember?
I took down the government.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, you did a lot better than I did.
Yeah. I kind of knew that was the route I wanted to go with it when the opportunity presented itself. I screwed it up a couple times, but I was able to recover that, and that was my ending.
Corey, what was your ending?
I escaped on my own.
Do you remember what mine was?
No.
I don't either.
I'd
like to know.
I guess there's 20 different endings that you can have for that game.
I should just look them up and see if I can remember by reading it.
It was good stuff, though. Like I said, I really ended up liking all my 4 and February games.
That's good.
I wish I could have finished Just Cause, but like I said, I was just like, I'm not going to screw with this.
That would have been frustrating for anybody.
Yeah. So, and it's another thing. It's because they have some computer games have made for NVIDIA or made for AMD, but this was made for NVIDIA, and it's the people with NVIDIA cards that were having trouble with it. It's like, what is wrong with you people? People with
Brilliant.
AMD. Yeah, people with because I read a little bit about it when I first started having the crashing issues, and people with AMD cards ran fine for. So I don't understand.
They just spelled AMD wrong.
Must be. They spelled AMD.
NVIDIA.
So, but yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Is that all you played?
That's all I played. Yeah.
Hey, Corey, I wanted to talk to you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Did you listen to our order episode at all?
Sorry.
The Coyotes will be short.
I had volume on something I didn't mean to. Yes.
Now, you watched Will play a little bit of it.
The order?
Yeah.
No.
You watched it was like a minute or two, but you.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
You
Well,
only
when I
watched-
walked in the bedroom.
Okay.
Yes.
Never mind. I thought you watched a little bit more than that.
No, just, a couple minutes. Looked good.
Yeah. Did you listen to our whole discussion on it?
I think so.
What are your thoughts, just in general, of the...
Not for me.
No?
No, I wouldn't
I
spend
just-
money on it. I'd borrow it and play through it, or maybe if I
Yeah.
could get it for like $10 or something.
Just as a movie guy, I feel like you should play it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's sort of the whole The Last of Us thing with me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because
Different.
is it different?
It's
Oh,
a
yeah, it's
different
way
type
different.
of game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Way more gameplay than The Last of Us.
Oh, okay. Well, you said being the movie guy. I thought you meant the movie side of it, the cinematic aspect. And
Well, yeah,
storytelling.
I do want you to see that. I don't know. It's just how good it looks and the characters and all that. I don't know. I just feel
that
like you should
that
play
stuff doesn't do it for me.
it. It's weird.
On its own. It doesn't do it for me. I need something more.
All right, never mind. Don't fucking play it.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Like BioShock Infinite is one of the rare cases of that, that kind of thing working for me. I guess even Metro, would be a good example.
Really? Metro?
Yeah, I really liked Metro. But with those two games, it was really just setting, and I wanted to be in that world. So maybe, if the Order does that really well,
I thought it did.
I thought it did. Too.
Setting was great.
maybe I would enjoy it. But
All right,
I don't know.
fair enough.
I guess I would be more apt to play it if a lot of people really liked it. But it seems like people just kind of like it. Like people are either lukewarm on it or don't like it.
It's weird because I told you guys this, but I recently joined the IGN podcast groups on Facebook, and I'd say far more really liked it than anything else
Yeah.
on there. And I don't know if that's just them being like fanboys, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it doesn't seem that way. It doesn't seem like those kind of groups.
Mhm.
So I don't know. But it seems like that definitely is the case, that the good outweighs the bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Feedback?
Yeah.
I might have someone else read feedback. My voice is
Strike
starting to
it
go
out.
on me a little bit.
Want me to read it, Daniel?
Yeah, if you want to. That'd be great.
I'd have to use your tablet.
No problem.
I've been doing feedback on my home PC. It's just easier.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So, on Twitter, this is from @JohnBRHEL. Digging the show, duders. Binghamton represent. Turns out someone from Binghamton that we don't know has been listening, so
Yeah,
that's cool.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
that's awesome.
Thanks for the shout out there. Glad you're enjoying the show.
Yeah.
From Idaho, Jake. We already touched on that one about the Mad Max coming out at the same time as Metal Gear.
Yeah, I don't think we generally think it's a very good idea.
No. And Ryan in Iowa had said that he wanted us to talk trade deadline, which we did. On Facebook, Corey, this is an old one, but and I'm sure you may have already seen this, but I just realized that you haven't been on in a while, so I put it on here anyway. This is from Tito in LA, responding to a question you had. Corey, concerning Hearthstone players to watch, I highly recommend watching Trump or Trump SC. He has had some good series where he's taken a free deck all the way to Legendary. This was pre-Naxxramas, so it would probably be harder to do now, but when I stopped playing a while ago, I would still watch his stuff obsessively. He's also fantastic at explaining his plays, why he does this or why he does that, being able to tell what deck he's up against from just the first few plays. But more importantly, he's an expert arena player, and that's what he's probably most known for. There's a short series where you can choose along with him during an arena draft. Then you get graded based off your picks. He's not as good as the world's best, but he's a great ambassador. So,
Yeah, it's funny. I've had a few people recommend Trump to me, and I did see that message from Tito, and I think I watched at least 2 of Trump's videos. Not enough to really research the strategy side of things, just enough for me to realize that I can watch Trump and like Trump. So,
cool.
Good recommendation.
All right. And from email, Idaho Jake says, "Hey guys, you wanted to know why I am not impressed with my Xbox One, so here are the reasons. The dashboard is pretty poorly designed, as we all know, but try and find the settings for the damn thing. It's almost impossible because you have to go to your games and apps, then you have to go to apps, which it isn't an app. An app is Hulu or Netflix or ESPN. Settings should not be an app. Next, I rented Saints Row Next, I rented Saints Row, and it took 7 hours to install.
Oh.
He is sadly probably not exaggerating with that.
Yeah.
But I rented GTA 5 for the PS4, and it took 15 minutes to install and update. I played Saints for a few hours, but then the next day I tried to play it, and it would go to a preload screen for Saints, then back to the dashboard. I tried 5 times, and the same thing happened, and then I remembered on Twitter that there was an Xbox One update, so I spent 15 or more minutes trying to find the settings menu so I could update the damn thing. On another occasion, my kids wanted to play Lego Movie, and at the main screen they would hit the load game, and it kept asking them to sign in, but they were already signed in, and then they tried to just start a new game, but the same thing kept happening. So I tried to update, thinking that was the issue, and no updates were there, so I shut down the console, but the console just sat there flashing for about 10 to 15 minutes. I had to unplug it, and bam, it started working. And now you know why I'm not impressed with my Xbox One. Anyway, I've been playing Metro 2033, and wow, does it look great on the PS4. I recommend it to everyone. I have to thank Dan for taking time out of his day to help me find a graphics card and power supply for my PC so I can start playing all my Steam games without the games being glitchy or in very low settings. Now it's just a waiting game. I really hate this waiting crap. I'm waiting for the graphics card, Witcher 3, and Elder Scrolls Online, and yes, I got the $100 Elder Scrolls because it comes with a sweet 12-inch statue.
Nice.
Now for question of the week that I had, I would make an open world Viking game, a Skyrim type game, but with ship elements like AC Black Flag, and my composer would be Apocalyptica. I don't know what question of the week he's referring to.
Yeah, he had a suggestion for question of the week last week.
Oh, he did.
And we were supposed to pitch it to Corey, but of course we forgot because
Typical us.
That's who we are.
Yeah. Sorry, Jake.
Yeah.
So anyway, as Xbox One owners, Will, did you want to touch on this with me? The settings menu?
See, I haven't had to go to my settings at all.
Oh, I can confirm it's a bitch to find.
My biggest complaint for it is the store and the
Store's terrible.
Xbox Party. Those are the
Party's terrible.
Those are the two things I always have issues with. Other than that, I haven't had any other issues with the apps and stuff. The download time for games is forever too.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, if I download I just downloaded Guild Wars 2 again. It's like 20 gigabytes. It took me like an hour and a half to download and like 5 minutes to install.
I don't know why it takes these games so long to install.
PS4 is super fast.
I literally do it overnight now. I just screw it.
Yeah.
Like it just takes so long. Yeah, PS4 is super fast.
I don't know.
I never
why.
had any issue. It never, like he said, it never took more than 10 or 15 minutes.
It's weird. As far as like the Saints Row stuff where it was just going you back to the dashboard and just crashing on you, the system just feels wonky and clunky overall. Like the menus and just everything about it, honestly. The way it looks, just everything, in my opinion. And I've had to unplug mine more than once to get it to work. I'll try and turn it on with the remote, and it just won't turn on. So I'll hit the button to turn it on, and it will like beep at me, and it looks like it's going to turn on, but it just doesn't. So I wait.
That's weird.
Get pissed, super pissed. Try the same thing again. Get even more pissed, and then I unplug it, and almost hope that it doesn't turn back on.
So you can smash it out on the road.
But then it magically turns back on. So I do feel your pain on all of those fronts, Jake. That said, I'm really excited about some of the stuff coming to the Xbox One this year. But yeah, it's just a wonky, clunky fucking system. But I don't know. I guess we'll deal with it. I'm actually starting to think about upgrading my hard drives. I'm hoping that might help a little bit with some of the install stuff, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn Xbox.
takes way too long.
I just don't understand, how is there such a big discrepancy between the two?
I don't know.
I mean, there's a power difference, but it's not that big of a difference.
No.
Yeah. And like for the PS4, it's not like there was only 1 or 2 games where like you load it in like the 15 minutes, you go into the game and you still can't really play it because like stuff's blocked off.
Yeah.
Like Infamous was a game that did that, and Dying Light has some stuff with that. But other than that, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But that's it for feedback.
Okay. All right, Corey.
What up?
Hit it. QOT dubs.
Oh, so I didn't put one up last week. My fault. And Jake, if you have a recommendation, or anybody else for that matter, for question of the week, just tweet it at me. That way I'll see it while I'm doing my things and put it in my notes.
Don't have to depend on the three of us here to
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah. And also, if you're trying to figure out what the question of the week is, it's thumbstickathlete.com/QOTW. But like I said, I didn't update it this past week, so it's out of date. But here's the question of the week for next week. And I teased it a little bit earlier on. Congratulations. You've just been appointed the CEO of Electronic Arts. What studio do you buy just to shut down?
Okay. Does it have to be an independent studio?
No, and if you don't know the names of the studios or anything, don't worry about it. Just you can say the game, the
And we'll
studio
pick-
behind Game X.
Gotcha.
Cool.
I like that question. All right. Any other thoughts?
No.
No.
Nothing.
No,
Turns
looking
out.
forward to the Blizzard panel tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for stuff coming out of PAX. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to remember to text me or something. Remind me to watch that.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny said he's going to set an alarm for 8:30 to get up and play HOTS with me.
Depends. Yeah.
I think you should do that too.
Well, that means I have to get up at 7:30 if we play at 8:30.
Why?
Because I have to make breakfast and eat. And shower and all that.
You don't have to
You
shower.
have to shower?
Yeah, I have to shower.
Why?
Gets me ready for the day.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that if I don't do anything all day, if I trick myself and shower and make breakfast and get ready for the day and then do nothing, I feel way better than if I just sit there slobbering
Well, I
and
hear
not
ya.
showered and
I
disgusted.
hear you, but just don't.
I'm gonna shower.
All right, man.
Will, you should stream it.
Yes.
The Heroes?
Yeah.
Sure. Why don't you come play with us too?
Yeah.
You
Spark.
You can play in the morning.
I
Yeah, exactly.
got a lot of games I want to play.
Corey, you should stream it.
It's an hour. Come on.
2 hours.
That's a
2
long
hours.
time.
Oh, come on.
I want to play something different.
When's the last time you played it?
Yeah, remember Three Big Queens? Like,
I don't know, a few weeks ago.
it's like a month ago.
Was it a month ago already?
Oh, definitely. It was at
Oh,
least.
fuck yeah, it was a month.
Wow.
At least probably closer to 2.
I don't know. We'll see.
Dan,
Yo.
Idaho Jake in the chat did say I didn't give you enough credit for helping the fans.
Oh yeah.
He says you're a guru for the listeners.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Not just the listeners, Jake. I feel that love too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anytime. If you have any questions about it, like I said, that's even putting in a power supply is pretty easy. There's tons of guides on the internet. Tom's Hardware has a ton of them. Tom'sHardware.com. It's pretty easy to do. Swapping out a graphics card is very easy to do too. When you get into the having to do a motherboard swap and stuff, that's complicated. But it's really not that difficult PC stuff. Like I said, just do some reading.
I think it's pretty difficult.
It's not. It's pretty easy.
Just make sure it's unplugged.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely unplug it first. If you have a lot of static electricity where you are too, make sure you ground yourself. Or what they suggest to do is, because static electricity can ruin computer components, just touch unpainted metal in your case, and that should ground you and get rid of the static electricity.
Wow.
Yeah, you could zap your computer parts with your fingers.
I didn't even know
Not
that.
careful. Yeah, people who work on computers have like a necklace that plugs in, that they clip to the side of the case that takes all the static electricity out.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, no problem. If anyone has any computer questions, feel free to fire them my way. I can help you out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Facebook.com/thumbstickathlete is our Facebook page. Twitter.com/TSathletes or @T S Athletes is our Twitter feed. That's where all of our nibble bits are too. If you're curious as to where if you want to read more about whatever we talk about, it's always on our Twitter feed. So
It's where we're popular too.
yeah, we have the biggest following. We don't do a ton with our Facebook, just mostly our episode announcements, and occasionally we'll put something else on our Facebook page. But for the most part, it's mostly on our Twitter feed and on our website too, which is thumbstickathlete.com. If you want to leave us a voicemail, you can leave it at 607-527-0547. Again, we need intros, and thanks to Miguel in Spain for sending one in for us today. But you can also email those. You can like he sent them to us on Facebook.
He
somehow.
did. He sent it through a Facebook message.
I don't even know how you do that, but I don't know how to use Facebook. So, but that's how he did it. He recorded it on his, I guess, microphone on his computer.
It was great too.
It was very good. You can email us at thumbstickathlete@gmail.com. So that's all of our stuff. We're looking at probably Hotline Miami 2 for next week's episode, but we're undecided on that. Probably middle of the week again, Wednesday, Thursday are the most likely days we're going to record. We'll try and keep you posted on that sometime during the week when we actually find out, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other thoughts, Corey?
Nope.
Good. Call it an episode?
Yep.
All right, that'll do it for episode 189 of the Thumbstick Athletes podcast. I'm your host, Dan.
I'm Eric.
Will.
Corey.
Thanks for listening, and get out of my basement. All right, 2.5 hours. It's not shabby.
So I'll see both of you on in the morning for some hot sun, huh?
Corey's not coming.
Bad
Corey,
news, Eric.
Why?
Vancouver just tied it.
Shit.
54
Saw
seconds
that-
left.
Oh, damn it. Who scored? I want that person hurt.
Henrik Sedin.
What?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Arizona
Arizona.
was beating Vancouver.
Oh, that's what you wanted. Well, they'll get a point.
Well, if it goes to overtime.
Sadine's about to score another.
Yeah.
Nashville came back and tied it.
Yeah.
And lost.
Oh, it was Verbata. That's what I
Was
got.
it?
That's what I got is Verbata.
Yeah, could have been. Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, Dan, you're in luck. St. Louis lost too.
What happened to Mike Smith?
He remembered he was Mike Smith.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for him, but
Palmer's put 2 in the back of the net tonight.
at the same time, I don't, because Arizona or Phoenix or whatever, that was always one of the teams that beat Nashville. Like Edmonton somehow manages to always beat Nashville.
Edmonton's the worst.
I am so sick of that franchise.
Yeah, no kidding.
I could
See.
just bet.
Buffalo's got Ottawa tomorrow.
Ooh.
Good luck.
We'll probably lose that one.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good.
They got Hammond, who is a mediocre AHL goalie.
Who's a stud.
I can't.
Ottawa is 4 points behind Boston, and they play Boston twice at home before the end of the season.
Wow.
Dan, Jake is enthralled by your deep, sexy, sick voice.
Does it sound sexy?
That's what he said.
I think
He said it sounds like Barry White, and he hopes people's wives and girlfriends aren't listening.
Thanks, Jake. I appreciate that. I think it sounds annoying. It sounds annoying to me.
Edmonton plays Chicago tomorrow.
Yeah, Chicago's they got Antoine Vermette.
Yeah, they did.
He's on my fantasy
That
team.
was a good buy.
Man.
I guess Kimmo Timonen's going to retire at the end of this year.
Is it?
Yeah.
His last hurrah.
Yeah.
Does he have a cup?
I don't think so,
Mm.
because he played for
He used to
Nashville
play
and
for
then
Philly.
then he went to Philly. So
Was he?
Philadelphia.
Was he on, oh no, because Philly lost to Chicago that year. Never mind.
yeah,
Hope he gets. Well, actually, then I'd be rooting for Chicago.
yeah.
No bueno.
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Well,
I think the East is going to be more fun to watch.
you think
than
so?
the West. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
for once.
You never know who's gonna. Any team really could win it in the East.
That's true.
It's gonna be a lot more fun to watch, I think.
It's not just Boston.
Yeah,
For once.
yeah. I think the Lightning will be fun to watch.
The Rangers are actually fun to watch this year.
The rain, yeah. The Rangers whipped Nashville pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, Nashville did not look good in that game, Dan.
That's how they've looked the past like 3 weeks. They're awful to watch. I know they beat Colorado, but that's not saying much.
One of my mobile games. Plunder Pirates.
God, you're a nerd.
Let me alone. No.
We're gonna play. Whatchamacallit?
Clash of Clans.
No, Vainglory.
No.
I downloaded it.
I hope the Rangers win the cup this year.
Of course you do.
News to us.
They're just better.
Jake, are you gonna watch some playoff hockey? I know he started to watch playoff hockey like last year. His wife started again.
What's the team of choice in Idaho?
I don't know.
Taters.
Would it be
That's
like San
Columbus?
Jose or maybe the
I think
Canadian team?
Oh no, that's too far east.
San Jose. They're not gonna make the playoffs.
They'll be
Yes, he is gonna watch.
they'll be fans of the Seattle team when Seattle gets its team.
Was that supposed to be? Well, they're supposed to get one when Vegas is. That's what I heard
I
recently.
hope Vegas doesn't get a freaking team.
Because
They're
I
already
heard
selling tickets.
They're having a ticket drive for potential buyers.
it's not going well, but the NHL isn't worried. So we're gonna have a Vegas
Well,
team.
they're going to sell a lot of corporate tickets. That's what's going to happen.
I
And the
don't.
atmosphere is gonna be awful.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, it's going to be like going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
except with no buzz around it.
Right, exactly. Because at least the Super Bowl is an event.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's Flames fans in Idaho. It's pretty close to Calgary.
Maybe.
They have a minor league team called the Steelheads.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
ECHL. Or is that in the AHL now?
It's AHL.
Hey, remember when Russell Wilson threw the ball on the goal line?
They're dead.
Yeah.
Idiots.
I'll never forget that. What do they call the top part of Idaho?
The head.
The little horn that sticks out
It's like
there.
a chimney.
Just the tip.
Exactly.
They call it just the tip.
I'm gonna call it the chimney of Idaho.
I want to live in Montana.
Who
Corey.
doesn't?
I have you guys remember Chad Van Brunt from high school?
Was he have red hair?
I remember the name.
No, he has like
Oh,
dark hair.
no. I know who you're talking about.
He lives
Yeah.
in Montana, and he
Does he?
posts,
What's he doing out there?
I don't know what he's doing, but he posts pictures of him like hiking mountains and being out in field and stuff, and I'm just
That
like,
sounds horrible.
There's no video games there. I'm not in.
With you, Eric. The only outdoorsy thing I like is water, like a beach.
I like
or
camping.
lake. I don't like doing that either.
I like firing up a grill at the campfire. Just putting a pack of wieners on there.
Oh yeah, grills are nice.
sucking down a 12-pack.
Fuck yeah. The Van Brunts are Johnny's neighbors.
Oh,
Nice.
Not for long.
Not for long.
Where in Florida are they going?
With Winter Springs, right, Johnny?
Where's that near?
Orlando.
Okay.
Winter
Or-
Springs, beautiful part of the world.
I do declare.
Nice.
Winter Park.
I think it's Winter Springs. I could be wrong.
Johnny, where in
Yeah.
the tits are you moving?
Waukegan Springs.
He confirmed winter.
That game looks fun, Will.
It's a duet.
There's a Williamsburg in Orlando.
God dang it.
I bet you it doesn't have as many
Everywhere.
hipsters as the one in New York.
If we find ourselves near Orlando, I'd love to find myself near Orlando.
When are we going to turn this podcast into a traveling road show?
Once we have money,
Yeah. I have to get a new car first too. My car wouldn't make a road trip.
I'll drive.
We'll have a company van.
We actually are getting a new car pretty soon.
God dang it.
Are you?
Yeah, my car's not cutting the mustard.
No.
It's too hard to get kids in and out of the back seat.
Oh yeah. Is that a two-door?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
I'll
that.
buy it off you, Dan. What's the blue book?
What's the going rate?
I don't know, but it's got some mechanical issues that I wouldn't feel comfortable unloading on you. I have to jump start it every time I start it up because the battery is dead. That's the easy thing. But it just, I mean, it sat all winter pretty much. I might have ran it like 3 times, so it sat when it's minus 20.
Dang
I'll just be better at it.
I'm bad at this game.
I see that.
Somebody tried to log into my Google account in New York City.
That happened to me once too.
Yeah, it's happened to me with Steam though.
Fuckers.
Yeah, right.
At least they let you know.
Corey, you hear from Jared?
Yeah, he actually, I meant to tell you guys, he messaged me today asking me if I bought Monster Hunter. He has it too.
Oh, nice. I'll have to get his friend code.
Yeah.
I'll have to get yours too, Corey.
Yeah, I
I
thought
just got mine today. I just set up my Nintendo Network account.
Andy, I have mine right here.
that stuff carried over.
It doesn't carry over?
No, because I thought I was friends with Corey on my old 3DS.
I know we were, Dan.
Oh, there's a system update.
Riders on the storm. Do, do, do.
Look at that. Just beat it.
Well done.
Well,
Eric, shut up. Eric, I didn't ask you.
Corey, are you ready for my friend code?
Not yet. Where do I enter it?
Go to friends list.
I'll text you mine, Corey.
It's at the top.
I
It's a
don't
little
know.
orange box.
Friend lists.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ready?
Wait.
Why
Why don't
didn't-
I still have friends?
Yeah, stupid, huh?
Everything got it. I don't know if it's locked to that stuff. Is locked to the system.
TPW.
Yeah, well,
God.
yeah, we'll get you a power supply,
All right.
and then you got a GTX
All right.
760 waiting for you.
I'm so excited. man.
4227.
You have no idea.
You cannot use internet registration because you are not online. Bullshit.
You have to
You're
connect
not
it.
connected, bruh?
I'm connected. I'll just give you mine.
All right. You cannot use internet registration because you're not online.
Are you not connected to my internet here?
Pretty sure I did it last time.
I am definitely online.
Is that thing in the top corner?
Oh, Nintendo.
I think so. The top,
Right?
top left.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, it
so.
says internet. What the fuck? Is it because of the system update?
It might be.
These janky Nintendos.
God damn it.
I've been wanting to ask Ryan and Valerie how they like their 3DS.
I just want to play with it.
Jake, tweet us that question of the week again, and we'll answer it. We'll answer that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, that was all of our fault for not reminding or not forwarding it to Corey. But pretty much as soon as we go, I go upstairs after an episode, I forgot everything I talked about down here.
I used to not be like that, but now I'm exactly like that.
Yeah. So my wife will talk to me about something we talked about on an episode, and I'm like, you got to remind me what I said.
It's like I get home, or the next day, Dad's like, "How's the podcast?" I'm like, "Good. What'd you talk about?"
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Just go fucking listen to it.
That's what I said, just to cover it up.
Well, it's funny because when I first started listening to podcasts, I listened to Nerdist a lot, and Jonah Baines, he couldn't remember some of the stuff he said, and I'm like, how do you not remember what you said on a podcast? And
Turns out.
turns out it is hard to remember what you talked about. Especially like our format, because it's conversational. Like you don't remember everything that you have a conversation with someone about. You know?
And the episodes are long.
Yeah, yeah, it's 3 hours a week.
Yeah.
Corey, the
Ish.
system update took about 10 seconds.
Yeah, it was a small one.
I got it. I thought.
I never remember what was said on air and what wasn't.
Yeah,
With the tits.
It's still saying I'm not on the
Me
internet.
too. Oh, maybe it's down.
It must be.
Lizard Squad, DDoS,
Fuckers.
Nintendo Online.
What? Why?
I don't know. That's probably not what happened.
Because
But
they thought it was funny.
I have 2 unread street passes. Oh my fucking.
one of them is me.
Who's
Maybe,
the other one though?
maybe it's the Storm person that keeps going by
Storm?
my house. Yeah.
Dan, do you have a stalker and you just don't know it?
I don't know. It's a dude who has a beard, so it's not a kid walking by. I think it's someone driving by because I got it twice.
I've gotten
So
a couple of Wegmans to the same guy too.
It's probably someone on their way to work in the morning and on their way home in the afternoon.
Dan,
If I had to guess.
this sounds like the beginning of a no sleep story on Reddit.
It does. You're right.
I keep getting the same street pass every day.
Yeah.
Is that the person?
Yes. They must have driven by with their 3DS.
You live next door to you?
I don't know. I don't know who it is. Maybe.
I'm telling you.
Maybe it's one of the neighbors.
I'm telling you, Dan.
He's been playing Monster Hunter.
Yep.
Killer.
Lowish level character.
It's because he's a ghost, Dan.
I don't know.
Now,
God.
my thing sent me a notification, some bullshit about my, I don't know if it was my profile or my message, had information in it that I had to change because I could be identified or something.
It was a standard greeting.
No.
What was it? Is he?
It says TS athletes.
Oh,
Identify as what?
I don't know.
identify our Twitter.
I can't
account?
remember. It doesn't say at.
Oh, I don't know. That seems weird.
Well, I didn't change it. They can fuck off.
God.
Stupid Nintendo.
That'd be really dumb.
One game, one composer. Go. I don't know my composers. Vivaldi. It's midnight.
Yep.
I gotta get up bright and early and play HOTS. Get my dailies done.
God.
Me and Johnny are gonna be on. Will, you gonna get in? Not be a pussy?
Corey gets on.
Corey, come on.
Shut your butts.
Why don't you like playing games with us?
I don't know, man. He just doesn't.
All we do is we just want to play video games with you because we like playing video games with you. And you're just like, well, I don't want to play with you losers.
Corey, I've asked you to play HOTS like I think 4 different times now.
Maybe I just don't want to play HOTS.
Will goes, you text him. I think he'll listen to you more. I'm like, Will, come on.
I'm not gonna listen to either of you yahoos.
I know. That's what I was getting at.
That's eventually what we
That's
came
what
to.
yeah. When you answered us and said, asked how long we were going to be on, we were like, holy shit.
I would have played at that point, but I had to make dinner.
Haven't heard a lot from Corey in the chat the past few
No.
weeks.
I'm telling you guys, I'm in a video game hiatus.
Sound-
Although I did play a lot of Monster Hunter today.
Sound waves have gone silent from Utica.
Corey, we're just asking for like an hour, hour and a half.
And get a few matches in.
Exactly. It'll be fun. Lili's cheap. You can buy Lily.
Fuck, can I gift it to him? I'll fucking buy it.
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
I'll chip in.
I don't need any of your charity.
Lily's 2K coins, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, I bought her today with my coins.
Yeah, boy, Willie.
I updated the question of the week page.
Nice, bruh.
Now he's changing the subject.
Deflecting.
Yes. Deflecting. Deflecting the topic at hand.
Dan, I'm so happy you bought that Homeworld pack.
Well, what?
The Homeworld thing.
I know. I'm really excited to play it too.
Yeah, it looks sweet. I just want to go home and go to bed, but I don't want to have to walk out to my car and then drive there.
It's frigid out too. When I went to Wiz,
Fuck.
it's brutal.
I'm gonna kill myself. I've had it. If I get into the Smite Alpha, I'm gonna just cream every.
I went to I googled is Nintendo Network down, and there's a page on the Nintendo website called the current network status, and if you click on it, it says this web page is not available.
Oh wow.
So that's a yeah.
Is it down right now? Nintendo.com is down for everyone.
Okay, so that's what the problem is then.
They just didn't want you guys to send friend requests to each other.
Maybe.
Corey probably called them and he's like, "Can you take the system network down for like an hour?" And then Eric will forget.
This is gonna sound optimistic, but maybe it's down for repairs and they're gonna all of a sudden have all their shit together.
Yeah. Good one, Dan.
Dan,
I know.
crazy talk. Still don't have an email about Smite. Someone's gonna pay dearly if I don't get one.
I don't think I'm gonna get in, even though I signed up for it months ago.
Well, this is for the alpha too. It's not for the beta.
Don't care. I love how I signed up for Heroes of the Storm the day it was announced, and I didn't get into the stupid beta, and you did. I had to buy in. You signed up like 2 weeks ago.
I did too.
So stupid. It's gonna happen with Overwatch. I'm just gonna buy in.
I got into the crew beta too. Remember?
Yeah, and I didn't.
For PC.
I didn't either. Yeah, you gave me your code.
I just have the beta touch, man.
I'm just gonna buy into Overwatch if that's the option.
Yeah, same
I'm
here.
not gonna wait. It's stupid.
Well, if you guys are gonna fuck it,
Of course we are.
well, I'm gonna get in there too. Then, Corey, you gonna play Overwatch?
I don't know.
Corey, I give up.
You won't play HOTS. You won't play Overwatch.
I'm gonna go back to playing different games.
You don't talk to us.
He doesn't answer. When you answered that you would play, or when you asked us how long we were gonna play, I was shocked.
You should have seen the excitement come across our faces.
We thought you would play.
Uh,
5-man team.
We're gonna, 5-man squad.
I wonder how much of an advantage you have. I wonder how many people that you play against are all communicating with each other. I wonder how much of an advantage that gives you.
A huge.
Pretty good advantage, I feel like.
Yeah.
If the 5 of us went into a quick match with our pre-made teams, we would do pretty well. Or get
Corey
stomped.
uses Lily.
He's a healer. That gives me options to play as
Yeah,
either
then
Nova.
you can use Nova.
Yeah.
It says Nintendo is up, guys.
Gotta get my system back out before it goes back down. Let's get this friend code squared away, because if we don't do it now, we're never gonna do it.
That's how it works. That's how we roll.
Come on.
It's
It's still working
bullshit.
for me.
This game's
Bullshit, it's
so
back
frustrating.
up.
I'm just trying to beat this mobile game so I can get another beaten game.
You're already kicking our tails.
I know. I gotta stay
Good
ahead.
job, Will.
The Philippine Social Security System website's down.
It's weird.
What's a beaten game for HOTS, Eric?
I don't know. Level 5 for every character.
What was it for Dota?
I don't think we ever got that far.
Did I just get another street pass?
That'd be really creepy.
Is that guy outside our window?
I'm telling you, Dan.
The person's name is Storm. That's what their me name is, and that's what their Monster Hunter character's name is.
It could be a much creepier name.
Bet you the eShop works.
No.
Damn it.
I just tried to look at the new themes. Did you put a theme on yours, Corey?
I don't know. My screen, my background's all black.
So no.
That's-
You have the black theme.
Yes.
I downloaded the Super Smash Bros. Theme 1. Did I show it to you?
I think so. I'll take another look. A lot of them are really cool.
Another gander at it.
Oh, yeah.
And but like, check this out. I scroll. Changes.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, see, I have all my icons on that small, so they're all on one screen.
Oh, that's a good idea. I never think about
I hate
that.
this game. Are we still streaming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still streaming. Somebody's in there. Oh. Two.
The After Hours.
The After Hours pod.
After Dark.
Edgy thumbstick athletes.
So edgy.
Look at us. Will's playing some stupid mobile game. I was trying so hard to get Corey on my friends list.
Are we still all friends on the Wii U?
We're friends on the Wii U.
I don't think that changes.
I only remember accepting Dan's friend request on that.
No, we're friends. Because didn't we play? Yeah, remember I quit?
I was in New York
I rage quit.
City. I might not have added you guys.
I fucking rage quit all that shit.
I need to play you guys again. I miss playing you guys.
I haven't played Smash in a while. Or Mario Kart.
Let's play.
When's the new Mario Kart DLC come out?
April?
Yeah, it's. I think it's maybe the 1 year, maybe May. 1 year from when it came out.
I almost had it.
There you did it well.
You want to give this a little shot?
Yeah.
All right, after I die, I'll
Fucking
let
dominate
you
that
play.
level. You watch this shit.
Where'd you go?
Alright.
Good job.
Fucking game sucks.
You said
It's right there with Grim Fandango.
You said it.
Arizona pulled it off, Eric.
Yes! Johnny said he'll beat it for you tomorrow.
I need it. I can't do this stupid level.
Johnny's gonna beat your game while you go beat your meat.
Can leave now and beat the traffic.
Stick around and beat your meat.
That just popped into my head too. Good
Always.
stuff.
What a great album.
That is a great album.
Mumford's going on tour this summer. But apparently their new album, they said it's not gonna have any banjos on it.
What?
Like, why? They sold
Good. You got
they
famous.
sold the fuck out. I'd have done the same thing.
Money.
I'd have done the same thing, Will.
Riders of the storm. Boom,
Oh.
boom, 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 boom.
Always said I'd do it.
You're gonna tell me how to make money.
Riders
Okay.
of the Storm. Damn, did I tell you Rayman Legends is Xbox Gold game this
Yeah,
month?
Oh, I gotta get that.
it's good stuff.
You should fucking start it downloading now.
I was gonna say, how long does it take?
That's
I
my
did it overnight.
that's my favorite platform that's come out in years.
I didn't do it overnight. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. I did it in the afternoon.
I died
The
one time.
the PS Plus games, Ollie Ollie 2 and Abe's Odyssey,
Sounds sick.
new and tasty. It's supposed to be really good.
Oddworld?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know. World.
I think I have a couple of the Oddworld games
It's got
in my
really
Steam
good
library.
reviews on Metacritic. It's just one of those games, like, I have it, probably never play it.
I have no space though, so
I'll see I deleted everything. I didn't delete any of my save files, though. That way, if I ever play Diablo again, I don't have to restart.
Diabla.
Diablo!
If I die one more time.
Corey, did you end the stream yet?
No, I'm gonna shut it down right now, though.
So I can upload it to YouTube.
Fair the